folks. It's like 7 o'clock. I got to get my butt in gear because the day's going to be over. I still got a fire to start. And the water and the wind from outside is coming in. And Jesus, kind of takes your breath away. Oh, Jesus. Okay, anyway. We went to take a nap at 1. This has got the giggles. We woke up at 6 o'clock. That's how much work we do, right? Like, we're always working. So I convinced her to go take a little bit of a nap. And I said, hey, look, let's go take a nap. We'll wake up like an hour or two. I should have set an alarm. Wake up at 6 o'clock. Still have breakfast dishes. I was like, I got to go get breakfast dishes done, right? So anyway, now we're going to have to make supper. And I got to start a fire. So the cool thing is, I'm going to be using a pressure cooker tonight to throw some beef stew together. So I have some ground beef and some stew meat, and I like to just use both, okay? So I'm just going to just dive in and get this done and make sure that we get something to eat tonight before it's too late, right? So I'll have to do some stuff. I don't like peeling and cutting in front of you guys. I know you know how to peel and cut. I know you don't need lessons on that. So I'm just going to start with the beef. I'm going to just break that up and put it in the bottom. So I'm just going to break it up with my hands. I did wash them day before yesterday, so don't worry about it. Actually, I wash my hands now more than ever due to COVID, so, you know. So I'm going to put a little beef in the bottom. Then I'm going to use the rest of my beef tomorrow with something else. So I'm just going to put a little beef in the bottom there. I know you guys probably don't do this. You just probably just use all the stew meat. So there's my beef in the bottom. I'm going to put a little Tony Sastries on that, though, to give it a little bit of seasoning, because everything's going to be built on top of this, okay? A little generous portion of a seasoning. I use Tony's on everything. Then I'm going to add my beef. So I don't have to work with that too much. Okay, so that's done. And tonight I don't have my sink of water. I usually have my sink of water right beside me. But I don't, so it's okay. So I'm going to get the hard stuff done quick, alright? So there's your beef and stuff in the bottom. A little bit more seasoning because that beef is going to be in the pressure cooker, so I want it to be tasty. Alright, there we go. Now what I did before I left home, though, I got my carrots and my celery already done ahead of time, so that's great. So I don't have to actually worry about cutting that now because that's already there. So easy peasy, that's done. Now I asked Sue that she wants some sweet potato in it today. Do you want sweet potato or no?
Yeah.
Or do you want regular potato?
Sweet potato is fine.
Okay, sweet
potato. Or regular, it doesn't matter.
I'll do one sweet potato and the rest regular, okay? Alright, so I'm just going to move this to the side here. And I'm going to do my sweet potato. So I have the double edge peeler. So as you see here, it makes it so much easier. As you see, I'm just going back and forth with it, right? So you just go back and forth with it like that, right? And I'm going to add these at the end, so I'll just come back to that. And because I don't want it getting all mushy, okay? So I washed my regular potatoes earlier. So I'm just going to cut those in quarters. So I'm going to be putting my zucchini in at the end, and I'm going to be putting the sweet potato at the end. Okay, guys?
You look so concentrated.
Hmm?
Doesn't he look like he's concentrating?
Yeah. Well, you know I don't want to cut myself on national TV, right? That's for sure. I'm just keeping these up right quick. So adding that. Now I don't want to go above the line. I still have to do my tomato. So I'm going to add some of that. And I'm going to add some onion. And these are whole stewed tomatoes. So, all right. I need my Power Chef. I'm going to use that for the stewed tomatoes. Because I'm going to do onion in here. I should put my zucchini in here too. What do you think?
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Just going to do my onion. Right in there. Hit my zucchini. Okay, that's done. Then, gonna take my canned tomatoes. We love these. We get them from Costco. Take the can opener that has no blade. Get it on there. Well, I was trying to build a fire yesterday, and all I did was build a smoke, because it kept smoking out on me. So I'm gonna have 30 good minutes to try to start the fire, because it's gonna be in the microwave cooking. So I'm gonna pull it off there. So you see that comes off just like that. I'm just gonna show them something. So when you use these cans, or this can opener, it has no sharp edges. So you can actually roll your hand around the can lid just like this, and there's no sharp edges. These lids are actually glued on.
And that's on the can too, though.
Right, that's on the can as well. So even this part here, you can go around it with your finger, and you're not going to cut yourself. Okay, so I just need the lid now.
Do you think you put enough tomatoes in there?
Yep, I got it all the way to the rim.
All right.
But I believe in the Power Chef. It's got my back. So I'm just going to take the lid off the little one, put it on here. Check that out now. So that's going to be the goodness right there. Right? Go ahead and take the blade out. I'm just going to add this right in here. Got one little chunk there, but that doesn't matter. I'll add a little water to this too, by the way. So I'll add a little bit more water probably off the camera, because we don't use the water in the trailer. We use the other water. But now I'm going to go out there and do the hard part, which is trying to build my fire. So I'm going to add a little bit of water to that, give it a stir. Then I'm going to come back in 30 minutes, and then I'll add my sweet potato in there and do it for another 10 minutes, right? So instead of 3 hours on the stove or 2 hours on the stove, because I'm adding the sweet potato last, it's probably going to take about 40 minutes. Okay, guys, we'll see you later. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.